This is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, and it would be fabulous if you subscribed. It's easy. Click the subscribe button, and at the same time, click the like button too. As the young owner of the Sattahip Mountain B Pub, which burnt down on Friday morning seeing 15 die, was taken to Pattaya court yesterday, his arrival in a police paddy wagon was followed by an appeal by his lawyer that saw him getting bail. Leaving afterwards, he told the press that he was doing his best to put things right. That won't fare well with the more than 36 people who still remain hospitalized. With the foam installation company claiming that their panels are fire retardant, despite being made of polyurethane foam, him claiming that old tyres had been piled on top of the corrugated metal roof to reduce vibration, a handful of local officials and police in other areas, and authorities erecting scaffolding around the burnt-out building shell so that they can properly inspect what's left on the roof. A photograph was posted yesterday showing the cheap foam panelling glued to walls within the club. That foam, at least, well, it's notorious for fast burning and has featured in several music-related deaths in the past. Still no word on the result of inspections by police, not fire brigades, of clubs here in the Pattaya region, said to be underway. Meanwhile, clubbers are advised, regardless of favourite venue, to look around and decide whether they really feel safe, and if not, to vote with their feet. There are responsible operators in the city that run clubs, and they at least have safety in mind. The Central Court has ruled in favour of exiled former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra in a case that has seen the judgment that he owed 17 billion baht in taxes on profits from sales of shares negated. The judgment involved his children and an inter-family transfer with subsequent sales of shares. And as he's now been found not liable for the 17 billion baht in back taxes, that leaves the door half open for his return to Thailand at some date. COVID-19 is to be downgraded from the dangerous communicable disease listing to the same level as influenza and dengue fever, essentially a disease that should be monitored. This follows a decline in the number of cases and the vaccine programs now and in the past, which have seen all Thai and non-Thais offered free continued treatment. Investors in the beleaguered property developer New Nordic Group here in Thailand may just be able to see a little light at the end of the tunnel. This, as it's being reported, that the company may reapply for bankruptcy protection, previously rejected by the court last month. It seems all they need to do is prove that they have funds, as they claim are being made available by an investor to get them going again. In a reapplication to prevent doubt, such funds are often required to be shown on deposit and available pending a court decision, and not just a verbal or written promise to the courts. But if the company can show that they have a workable plan that is beneficial to investors and creditors and has the real money, it could just be reconsidered by the courts themselves. No word on any concrete dates or plans, but an alternative, it appears, is full bankruptcy. Smuggling birds of the feather kind is an offence here, but that didn't stop one group attempting to ship 400 bulbuls in baskets by sending them on a bus. 5 baskets packed with sweating birds were recovered by police after a tip-off, all rehoused and ready to release now by the Department of Wildlife. But no one showed up to claim them. It's believed that they were sold via social media advertising. A one-man car scam has seen less than careful car dealerships reporting losses of 76 million baht in vehicles. This, as police reports show, an ex-army sergeant who visited luxury car dealerships and did deals to rent for his imaginary supervisor. The cars, Porsche through Mercedes-Benz, of course were never returned, and tracker devices on some of them, but not all of them, found them in used car lots where they'd been pawned for cash. Good news is, of course, that the pawn shops can't claim them without the documents, and we assume that the dealers weren't daft enough to pass them on with the keys. In all, 12 vehicles went missing. He's already been nabbed, and according to police, he's a repeat offender, with a list of warrants as long as your arm. And the Met Office reports that last night's continuous rain is expected to return late evening today. But during daylight hours we can enjoy a mostly clear day, maybe with the odd shower, highs of 30 dropping down to 27. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, Like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.